wanted to talk with you about the 360 multi-rater pastoral inventory, which is a toolkit for the young pastor. And I trust that some of the information that we give here will be helpful to pastors in the future. There's no doubt about the importance of faith and spirituality in times of difficulty. But when the world at large is experiencing something so difficult, our faith and spirituality become even more critical. As families and individuals struggle to make sense of everyday life and the chaos that exists within, the role of the pastor is infinitely more significant. In my many years of experience, I have seen just how powerful it can be to provide those within my church and community with untoward strength and hope. Whether the challenges are global or simply hitting close to home, I understand my role is about others, not just about myself. The difficulties of being a young pastor, having to find yourself as well as find out how to reach others, can be overwhelmingly hard. I've been doing this for a while and it's still hard, which only goes to show the challenges presented when your youth means you still only seeing so much of the world. We become the consistent and solid and the normal within their everyday lives. There's so much about the world at large right now that normal feels few and far between. When we recognize the impact we can have on so many, I think it becomes clear just how important our position is. From larger scale events like pandemics, hurricanes, violence, injustice, to closer to home incidences like a family death or simple uncertainty in everyday life. Our voice must be in tune to the changing needs of our constituency, our flock. As a retired minister, I've seen the world change over the last year, and I've seen how my ability to be adaptable to change is crucial to my effectiveness. The world today is not what it was 50, 20, even 10 years ago. The world today isn't even what it was a year ago. As a young pastor navigating these difficult waters, you can feel immensely overwhelming, and it surely is. And this is something that's come from years of working the church and my parishioners, seeing that as time changes, as people change, so must I. So must my work and my approach, as long as I still wish to be effective as a minister and as a leader within my community. This is where the power of 360-degree feedback comes in. It can completely alter just how many lives we are able to aid and to influence. I hope you understand what this 360-degree feedback is about. Feedback in general is crucial to any individual's growth, regardless of what profession or position they may find themselves in. How can we change and grow if we don't know what others are thinking or feeling? It's certainly not always easy to hear the criticisms of others, but when we remember they are provided as a means of helping us to improve, it can be easier to hear. Feedback is not a personal attack, it's an opportunity for personal growth. The basic premise behind the 360-degree multi-rate of feedback is that an individual receives feedback from peers, from supervisors, from subordinates, from customers, colleagues, essentially anyone, which is anonymous. It's based off a specific questionnaire so that performance assessment is completed at a variety of angles. It's not just one person from one key position providing input, but a multitude of individuals in a variety of backgrounds. It's designed to be holistic and thorough, structured but specific. By providing structured input through different lenses on the same individual, feedback can be more complete, useful, and direct. It allows you to see the full picture of your performance rather than just one individual with one perspective. The effectiveness of multi-source feedback relies on control settings and standardized parameters of measurement which allow the information to be something usable. This is the basic premise for our inspiration with the Pastoral 360 Ministry Leadership Inventory. This inventory is a network system designed to utilize the 360 feedback process to help young pastors develop and strengthen their faith development and spiritual formation. I remember as a young pastor myself, the doubt, the uncertainty and lack of confidence that would sometimes arise and creep into the back of my mind. From my own experiences, I have worked to develop an approach to help young pastors today receive the input and from their community to help them grow and prosper, both personally and professionally. Along with the Diakonia Christian Institute, I sought to find an approach to help encourage open lines of communication and support honest conversations that will both support and improve individual experiences within the ministry. In the same sense that it takes a village, the 360 feedback focuses on taking feedback from one's own village and condensing it into something productive and worthwhile. Specifically, the process involves 7 individuals chosen by the pastor or minister to complete an online review form which is structured and tailored to provide actionable and legible feedback. While the completion remains anonymous, because what is said is more important than who said it, the recipient being evaluated would be given full access to the questions, rating, and competency areas. This is presented through a review and an evaluation process with one-on-one coaching to not only help one interpret the data and results, but more importantly, develop an action plan for improvement and continuing into the future. This is where the true benefit lies with our program. I understand it can be a challenge, which is why this program is about helping you move forward, not just giving you the information and leaving you on your own. I want recipients to feel supported and empowered. Professional development is considered an ongoing process. We really, truly are never done learning and growing. In my years of experience, I still look to grow my understanding of my faith and my ability to lead and inspire others in their spirituality. When we stop listening to others, we stop growing. With this program, each participant experiences profound growth and improvement that allows them to better support their parish and sustain the powerful impact throughout their personal and professional careers. I invite you, young pastor, I challenge you to get engaged. Get engaged with a 360 multi-rater program that helps you to discover the blind spots. Every leader has blind spots. Our president at this moment is a very good example of the fact that leaders can have blind spots, and until they get to the place where they are willing to discover what their blind spots are, they have ceased to live. I challenge you, take the 360 multi-rater program. Thank you.